Have you ever picked up a fruit, believing it to be a healthy choice, only to later discover that it might be doing you more harm than good? It's a surprising reality that many seniors face without even realizing it. In today's video, I'll uncover 6 common fruits that may pose serious health risks, particularly for those dealing with diabetes, kidney disease, or heart conditions. But don't worry, I'll also share how you can continue enjoying fruits safely. Stick with me until the end because the information you'll gain today could help you avoid severe health complications and maintain your energy and well-being for years to come. Before we begin, I'd truly appreciate it if you could give this video a like. Your support helps spread awareness about healthy aging. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy this content, comment 1 below. If you think I can improve, comment "Oh." Your feedback helps me make better videos for you. Now, let's get started. First up is a fruit that often flies under the radar, star fruit. Its bright yellow hue, unique star-shaped slices, and tangy sweet flavor make it seem like an exciting, nutritious choice. You might see it at a farmer's market or in the exotic fruit section at your grocery store and think, why not give it a try? It's low in calories, rich in vitamin C, and full of antioxidants, qualities that make it appear like a great addition to a healthy diet. But here's what many people don't realize. For seniors, particularly those with kidney issues, star fruit can be a hidden danger. The culprit? A naturally occurring toxin called caramboxin. In a young and healthy body, the kidneys function efficiently, filtering out this toxin with ease. However, as we age, kidney function naturally declines. This means that for many seniors, caramboxin isn't processed as effectively. Instead of being flushed out, it lingers in the bloodstream, potentially leading to severe health issues. To understand just how dangerous this can be, let's take a real-life example. John, a 72-year-old retiree from Florida, lived a health-conscious lifestyle, daily walks, plenty of water, and a diet packed with fresh fruits and vegetables. One day, he spotted star fruit at his local store and decided to add it to his morning smoothies. For the first few days, everything seemed fine, but then small changes began creeping in. He started experiencing mild dizziness, which he brushed off. Then confusion set in. He'd walk into a room and forget why he was there or struggle to find the right words mid-conversation. Assuming it was just fatigue or dehydration, he continued with his routine. But soon, he felt utterly drained, unable to carry out simple daily tasks. One morning, he woke up and couldn't remember what day it was. His family rushed him to the emergency room, where doctors diagnosed him with star fruit toxicity. The shocking part? John had mild kidney disease, a condition he was completely unaware of until it was too late. The caramboxin had built up in his system, causing neurological distress and putting him at risk for life-threatening complications. This isn't an isolated case. According to the National Kidney Foundation, even a small portion of star fruit, just a few slices, can be hazardous for seniors with reduced kidney function. What makes this even more concerning is that kidney disease is often a silent condition. Statistics from the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases show that 1 in 3 adults over the age of 65 has some level of kidney disease, yet many are unaware of it. This means that consuming star fruit, even in moderation, could be an unnecessary risk. So, what exactly happens when caramboxin builds up in the body? For starters, it disrupts the nervous system. Symptoms often begin subtly with dizziness and mental fog, making it hard to concentrate. Then, extreme fatigue kicks in, making even the simplest activities feel exhausting. As the toxin continues to circulate, short-term memory may suffer, leading to disorientation. In severe cases, it can cause seizures and, if left untreated, can even lead to a coma. Studies have also linked star fruit consumption to acute kidney injury in those with pre-existing kidney conditions, turning what seems like a mild issue into a full-blown health crisis. So, why do seniors continue eating star fruit despite these risks? The answer lies in its appeal. Its tropical allure, exotic shape, and refreshing flavor make it a tempting choice. Plus, it's often marketed as a superfood, boasting high vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, which makes it seem like a perfect fit for health-conscious individuals. But for those with compromised kidney function, this so-called superfood could be a silent threat. Now the good news, you don't have to give up on tropical flavors entirely. There are plenty of safer alternatives that still satisfy your cravings while keeping your health in check. Asian pears, for example, offer a crisp, juicy texture similar to star fruit, but without the toxic risk. They're packed with fiber and vitamin C, making them a nutritious choice. Dragon fruit, with its vibrant pink skin and speckled flesh, is another excellent substitute, completely safe and rich in antioxidants. Mangoes, a universally loved fruit, bring natural sweetness and tropical goodness without endangering kidney health. And let's not forget papayas, soft, buttery, and full of essential vitamins. They make a great addition to any senior's diet. Each of these alternatives delivers the refreshing, tropical taste you might be looking for while ensuring your safety. By choosing wisely, you can continue enjoying delicious fruits without worrying about hidden dangers. At the end of the day, food should be a source of nourishment and joy, not a gamble with your health. Star fruit, despite its visual appeal and health claims, isn't worth the risk, especially for seniors with underlying kidney issues. Making small, informed choices today can go a long way in protecting your well-being for years to come. For those dealing with kidney concerns, taking chances with certain foods simply isn't worth the risk. Some items may seem harmless, but can pose serious threats, leading to dizziness, confusion, seizures, or even worse. The nutritional value they might bring pales in comparison to the potential health risks. So, the next time you come across a star fruit and consider adding it to your grocery haul, pause for a moment, opt for a safer choice that supports your well-being, allowing your kidneys and nervous system to function optimally. If you're still with me and finding this information helpful, drop a comment below to let me know you're engaged. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so and hitting the notification bell so you won't miss out on future insights. Your support allows us to continue delivering content designed to inform and empower you. Now, let's move on to our next fruit, grapes. Grapes are a beloved staple in many households. Their bite-sized, juicy sweetness makes them an easy and appealing snack. You'll find them in lunchboxes, fruit platters, and as a convenient pick-me-up throughout the day. They're often hailed as a wholesome choice, nature's candy, right? But for seniors, grapes might not be as harmless as they seem. In fact, this seemingly innocent fruit presents two significant concerns: sudden blood sugar spikes and an unexpected choking hazard. You might be wondering how something as simple as a grape could pose a danger. After all, they're not loaded with artificial sweeteners or preservatives. But don't be fooled by their natural appeal. There's more to consider, and taking a closer look at how grapes interact with the body, especially as we age, is crucial. First, let's talk about the sugar content in grapes. A single cup, roughly 150 grams, or a small handful, packs about 23 grams of sugar. To put that into perspective, that's equivalent to the sugar content of 4 cubes of sugar or a small candy bar. While it's natural sugar and not refined, it still affects the body, particularly for those managing conditions like diabetes or pre-diabetes. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar. Metabolism slows down, insulin sensitivity decreases, and the pancreas may struggle to regulate glucose levels effectively. As a result, consuming high-sugar foods like grapes can cause blood sugar to spike rapidly. Imagine this. You enjoy a handful of grapes and experience an initial energy boost, but soon after you feel drained, sluggish, or even irritable. Over time, these fluctuations can strain the body, increasing risks of heart disease, weight gain, and complications related to diabetes. Take Patricia, a 68-year-old retiree from Chicago, for example. She decided to make a seemingly healthier choice by swapping her afternoon cookies for a bowl of seedless red grapes. She assumed she was making a smart switch, cutting out processed snacks in favor of fresh fruit. However, after a few weeks, she began experiencing unusual fatigue, slight vision blurring, and occasional dizziness. Concerned, she checked her blood sugar levels after her grape snack and was shocked to see a reading of 80 mg/dl, far above her usual range of 100 to 20 mg/dl. Her doctor quickly identified the culprit: grapes. Despite cutting out processed sugars, the high glycemic index of grapes caused rapid spikes, impacting her blood sugar just as significantly as some processed snacks. Research from Harvard Medical School supports this, highlighting that grapes can raise blood sugar levels faster than whole grain bread. For seniors whose bodies struggle to regulate these spikes, this can turn a seemingly healthy snack into a hidden hazard. But that's not the only issue. The second major risk grapes pose for seniors is their potential as a choking hazard. As we age, our swallowing reflexes naturally weaken. The muscles in the throat don't function as smoothly, and the gag reflex may not react as quickly. Small, round, and slippery foods like grapes are prime candidates for becoming lodged in the airway. If swallowed whole or not chewed properly, they can block the windpipe, creating a serious emergency. The statistics are eye-opening. Reports indicate a significant increase in choking incidents related to grapes among seniors over the past 5 years. This is partly due to better reporting by healthcare professionals, but it also reflects an increased awareness of the risks. Picture this: you're watching TV, absent-mindedly popping grapes into your mouth. One slips down before you've properly chewed it. For a younger person, a quick cough might clear the obstruction, but for an older adult, it could become a life-threatening situation. So, does this mean grapes should be completely off-limits? Not necessarily. If you enjoy them, you don't have to eliminate them entirely, but you do need to take precautions. Here's how to enjoy grapes safely. 1. Cut them into smaller pieces. Quartering grapes makes them less of a choking hazard and slows down the rate of consumption, giving your body more time to process the sugar. 2. Pair them wisely. Combine grapes with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a small piece of cheese or a handful of almonds. This helps moderate blood sugar absorption, preventing spikes. 3. Control portions. Stick to a small serving, about 6 grapes at a time or half a cup. This allows you to enjoy them without overwhelming your system. If you're open to alternatives, consider fruits that offer the same sweetness with fewer risks. Berries, such as strawberries or blueberries, are lower in sugar and packed with antioxidants. Melons, like cantaloupe, honeydew, or watermelon, cut into manageable pieces, provide hydration and a natural sweetness while being easier to chew and swallow. Ultimately, grapes may appear harmless, but for seniors, they come with considerations that shouldn't be ignored. Whether it's their high sugar content impacting blood glucose levels or their potential as a choking hazard, they're not as innocent as they seem. By making mindful adjustments, you can continue to enjoy your favorite foods without compromising your health. The goal isn't to deprive yourself, but to make small, informed tweaks that keep you safe and feeling your best. As we age, certain foods that were once considered staples may no longer be as beneficial to our health as they once seemed. Oranges, for example, have long been a symbol of a nutritious start to the day, yet for seniors, they can present some unexpected risks. From triggering acid reflux to interfering with medications and even causing dental problems, this seemingly innocent fruit may not be the best choice for older adults. Let's explore why. One of the most significant concerns with oranges for seniors is their impact on acid reflux. Have you ever felt a burning sensation in your chest after eating something acidic? That's acid reflux, a condition where stomach acid backs up into the esophagus, causing discomfort. It's incredibly common among older adults, with studies indicating that over 60% of people over 60 experience it regularly. Oranges, due to their high acidity, are among the top culprits for triggering this condition. The symptoms of acid reflux caused by oranges can include persistent heartburn, throat irritation, and disrupted sleep. Many seniors experience nighttime reflux that keeps them awake or makes it difficult to get restful sleep. Take Margaret, a 73-year-old retiree who suffered from frequent heartburn for years. She assumed it was just a natural part of aging and tried multiple over-the-counter remedies without success. It wasn't until she stopped eating oranges that she noticed a significant improvement. Her experience is a testament to how small dietary changes can make a big difference. If you frequently experience acid reflux, bloating, or discomfort after eating oranges, it may be worth reconsidering your daily intake. While oranges are packed with vitamin C, their acidity may be doing more harm than good, particularly for those with sensitive digestive systems. Beyond acid reflux, oranges can also interfere with certain medications, posing another hidden risk for seniors. Many older adults rely on daily prescriptions to manage conditions such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or depression. Citrus fruits, including oranges, contain compounds that can block enzymes in the body responsible for metabolizing these drugs. This can lead to reduced effectiveness and potential health complications. Some of the most commonly affected medications include blood pressure medications like atenolol and felidipine, cholesterol-lowering statins such as simvastatin, and antidepressants like sertraline. Imagine taking your prescribed medication every morning, expecting it to work as intended, only to find out that your glass of orange juice is preventing it from being properly absorbed. This interference can have serious consequences, making it essential to check with your doctor about whether citrus fruits might be affecting your medications. Another often overlooked issue is the effect of oranges on dental health. As we age, the protective enamel on our teeth gradually wears down, making them more vulnerable to damage. The high acidity in oranges can accelerate enamel erosion, leading to tooth sensitivity, an increased risk of cavities, and gum irritation. Many seniors already struggle with weakened teeth and gums, and adding acidic foods like oranges to their diet can exacerbate these problems. For those who still want to enjoy citrus fruits without harming their teeth, a few strategies can help. Drinking water immediately after eating an orange can help rinse away some of the acid. Using a straw for orange juice can minimize direct contact with teeth. However, the best option for dental health is to limit acidic foods altogether. Given these risks, some seniors may be concerned about missing out on vitamin C. Fortunately, there are many other sources of this essential nutrient that don't come with the same drawbacks. Bell peppers, for instance, contain even more vitamin C than oranges and have a much lower acidity level. Kiwis offer a deliciously sweet alternative packed with antioxidants. Strawberries, another excellent option, are easy on the stomach and provide a wealth of nutrients. Vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts are also great sources of vitamin C, making them a fantastic addition to any diet. For those who can't imagine life without oranges, there are ways to enjoy them safely. Eating oranges in the middle of the day, instead of first thing in the morning or before bed, can help reduce the likelihood of acid reflux. Waiting at least 2 hours after taking medications before consuming citrus can prevent potential drug interactions. Diluting orange juice with water in a 1-to-1 ratio can lessen its acidity, making it easier on the stomach and teeth. Pairing oranges with alkaline foods like bananas or avocados can also help balance out their acidic effects. While these precautions can minimize some of the risks, they don't eliminate them entirely. Seniors with acid reflux, medication concerns, or dental sensitivities may find that avoiding oranges altogether is the best course of action. Despite their reputation as a health food, oranges may not be as beneficial for seniors as commonly believed. Their acidity can trigger acid reflux, interfere with medications, and contribute to dental issues, making them a less than ideal choice for older adults. By being aware of these risks and considering safer alternatives, seniors can make more informed dietary choices that support their overall well-being. If you've found these insights helpful, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos on health and nutrition. Your support allows us to continue providing valuable content to keep you informed and empowered in your golden years. Now, let's shift our focus to another popular food, avocados. This creamy green fruit has gained a reputation as a nutritional powerhouse, beloved by health-conscious individuals worldwide. You've likely seen it mashed on toast, blended into smoothies, or eaten straight from the skin with a sprinkle of salt. Avocados are packed with potassium, fiber, and heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, making them a staple in many balanced diets. But despite their benefits, they may not be as ideal for seniors as they appear. One of the primary concerns with avocados is their calorie content. A medium-sized avocado contains around 40 calories, roughly the same as a cheeseburger from a fast food restaurant or a hearty bowl of oatmeal with toppings. While this may not be an issue for younger individuals with faster metabolisms, it can pose a challenge for seniors. As we age, our metabolic rate slows down and our daily caloric needs decrease. A single avocado can take up a significant portion of the daily calorie intake, potentially leading to unintended weight gain. For those who are mindful of their weight, portion control is key. Instead of eating a whole avocado in one sitting, consider having just a quarter or half as part of a balanced meal. Additionally, pairing avocados with high-fiber foods like leafy greens or whole grains can help create a more filling and nutrient-dense meal without excessive calorie intake. Beyond weight concerns, avocados can also interact with certain medications, similar to oranges. They are high in vitamin K, which can interfere with blood-thinning medications like warfarin. Seniors taking such medications need to be cautious about their avocado consumption to avoid unintended side effects. Lastly, avocados can cause allergic reactions in some individuals. Symptoms can range from mild itching in the mouth to more severe reactions like difficulty breathing. Those with a latex allergy are particularly at risk, as avocados contain proteins similar to those found in latex. While avocados offer numerous health benefits, it's essential for seniors to consume them in moderation and be aware of potential risks. If you enjoy avocados, be mindful of portion sizes, watch for medication interactions, and pay attention to any allergic reactions. By making informed choices, you can continue to enjoy a nutritious and balanced diet well into your later years. Avocados can contribute significantly to your daily caloric intake, even if you don't pair them with extras like bread or dressings. Their calorie density can be deceptive, especially since many people think it's just fruit. How bad can it be? Take Robert, a 75-year-old retiree from Denver. He had heard about avocados being a nutritional powerhouse and decided to incorporate them into his diet. Every morning, he prepared avocado toast, half an avocado mashed onto whole grain bread, topped with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of pepper. It felt like a health-conscious improvement from his previous breakfast of butter and jam, and he was pleased with his decision. However, 3 months later, Robert stepped onto the scale and was shocked to see that he had gained 12 pounds. This extra weight didn't just affect his confidence, it also had physical consequences. His knees, which had already endured years of strain, began to ache more than ever. He found himself feeling sluggish, moving through his days with a sense of fatigue he hadn't experienced before. During a routine doctor's visit, he mentioned his unexplained weight gain. After reviewing his dietary choices, the doctor quickly pointed to his daily avocado toast. "You're consuming an entire meal's worth of calories in one sitting," the doctor explained. "Your body doesn't require that much anymore." The American Heart Association advises older adults to monitor portion sizes when consuming high-fat foods, even the beneficial kinds like avocados. While these fats are healthy, they can accumulate quickly if not managed carefully. Beyond the concern of excess calories, avocados can also interfere with medications that many seniors depend on. This is an often overlooked risk that deserves attention. Avocados contain compounds such as vitamin K and certain enzymes that can impact the way the body processes essential medications. Consider blood thinners like warfarin, which is commonly prescribed to prevent clotting. Avocados' high vitamin K content can reduce warfarin's effectiveness, potentially increasing the risk of complications. Additionally, certain blood pressure medications and antidepressants, including some SSRIs, may not be absorbed properly when combined with the fats and nutrients found in avocados. This can lead to inconsistent medication effectiveness, which is something many doctors may not explicitly warn patients about unless they ask specific questions like, "Will eating avocados interfere with my medication?" For seniors managing conditions such as hypertension, heart disease, or mental health disorders, these interactions can turn an otherwise healthy habit into a hidden hazard. Imagine diligently taking your prescribed medication each day, only to find that your blood pressure readings are creeping up due to something as seemingly harmless as a bowl of guacamole. If you take blood thinners, antihypertensives, or mood stabilizers, it's a good idea to consult your doctor or pharmacist before making avocados a staple in your diet. Another unexpected concern is the potential for developing allergies to avocados later in life. While it may seem unusual to suddenly become allergic to a food you've eaten for decades, the body's immune system evolves over time, and new sensitivities can emerge. Avocados contain proteins that are structurally similar to those found in latex, a common material in gloves, balloons, and medical supplies. This similarity can trigger what's known as latex fruit syndrome, a condition that affects more people than one might assume. Research suggests that approximately 6% of older adults may develop some level of latex sensitivity, making avocados a potential trigger for allergic reactions. Symptoms can include itching or swelling of the mouth, throat irritation, digestive discomfort, or even skin redness after handling avocados. Consider Margaret, a 72-year-old from Phoenix who had enjoyed avocado salads for years without issue. One day she noticed an odd tingling sensation on her lips and a scratchy throat after eating her usual salad. Initially, she dismissed it as a reaction to spices in the dressing, but when it happened again, she sought medical advice. After seeing an allergist, she learned that her mild latex sensitivity, caused by years of wearing gardening gloves, had extended to avocados. This serves as a reminder that past tolerance doesn't guarantee lifelong immunity. Just because your body once accepted a particular food doesn't mean it always will. So, Does this mean avocados should be entirely off limits? Not necessarily. If you love their creamy texture and rich flavor, you can still enjoy them by following some simple precautions. To avoid excess calories, limit your intake to about a quarter of an avocado per day, roughly 60 calories. This allows you to enjoy the taste without overloading on fats. Additionally, it's best to pair avocados with protein, such as a boiled egg or fiber-rich vegetables, to help slow digestion and prevent a spike in calorie intake. If you take medications that could be affected by avocados, consult your healthcare provider before incorporating them into your regular diet. They can help determine whether adjustments need to be made to your medication schedule. If you'd rather play it safe and avoid potential risks altogether, there are plenty of nutritious alternatives that provide similar benefits. Instead of avocado, try drizzling a teaspoon of olive oil over your salad. It offers heart-healthy fats in a controlled portion. You might also consider a small handful of walnuts or almonds, which provide healthy fats and nutrients without the potential medication interactions. While avocados are often celebrated as a superfood, they illustrate the concept of too much of a good thing. For seniors, their high calorie content, potential interference with medications, and unexpected allergy risks mean they should be approached with caution. You don't have to eliminate them entirely, but it's wise to enjoy them in moderation, perhaps with a measuring spoon in hand and a quick consultation with your doctor. Staying healthy doesn't mean blindly following every food trend that comes along. It means making informed decisions based on what's best for your unique health needs. If you've found this information helpful, let us know in the comments by typing 4 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss valuable content like this. Your support allows us to continue bringing you well-researched and insightful information. Now, let's move on to the next topic, watermelon. Watermelon is often associated with summertime refreshment. It's juicy, sweet, and packed with water, making it a popular choice for staying hydrated in warm weather. At first glance, it seems like the perfect fruit for older adults looking to beat the heat. However, watermelon carries some surprising risks, particularly for seniors with heart conditions, kidney disease, or diabetes. One major concern is its high water content. While hydration is crucial, excessive water intake can be problematic for seniors whose kidneys may not function as efficiently as they once did. Consuming large amounts of watermelon can lead to fluid retention, causing swelling in the ankles, hands, or face. In more serious cases, it can contribute to shortness of breath, as excess fluid presses against the lungs, or even led to increased blood pressure, forcing the heart to work harder. Consider Betty, a 78-year-old from Arizona. She began eating watermelon every afternoon, believing it was a smart way to stay hydrated. Within a few days, she noticed swelling in her feet and an unusual sense of fatigue. One night, she woke up struggling to breathe and had to be rushed to the hospital. Doctors discovered that her excessive watermelon consumption had overloaded her heart with fluids, a stark reminder that even healthy foods can have unintended consequences. Those taking diuretics or water pills for heart failure or high blood pressure should be especially cautious. Watermelon's high water content can counteract the effects of these medications, leading to complications. Watermelon is often seen as a refreshing treat, but there's more to consider when it comes to how it affects your health, especially if you're over 60. This fruit has a high glycemic index, meaning it can quickly raise your blood sugar levels. In fact, consuming just 2 cups of watermelon can cause a spike comparable to drinking soda. For seniors with diabetes or prediabetes, this can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and unstable energy levels. A rapid sugar rush is often followed by a crash, leaving you drained and moody. Repeated blood sugar spikes can worsen diabetes management increase the risk of heart disease, and contribute to insulin resistance, paving the way for type 2 diabetes. Another often overlooked concern is watermelon's potassium content. While potassium is essential for muscle and heart health, excessive amounts can be dangerous, particularly for seniors with kidney issues. Aging kidneys struggle to regulate potassium levels, and a buildup can lead to hyperkalemia. Symptoms range from irregular heartbeats to muscle weakness, and in severe cases, heart failure. The National Kidney Foundation states that nearly 40% of individuals over 65 experience some form of kidney dysfunction, often without realizing it. Consuming high potassium foods like watermelon could push an already struggling system to the edge. That doesn't mean you have to give up watermelon entirely. Moderation is key. Keeping portions small, around half a cup per serving, helps minimize risk. Pairing watermelon with a source of protein like nuts or fiber like chia seeds can slow sugar absorption. Avoid eating it late at night to prevent fluid retention, which can stress the kidneys. If you notice symptoms such as swelling, breathlessness, or fatigue after consuming watermelon, it may be best to cut back. Looking for safer alternatives? Hydration and sweetness can be achieved through other options that pose fewer risks. Try adding cucumber slices to water for a cooling effect. Enjoy frozen berries that won't spike blood sugar, or infuse your water with a splash of watermelon juice and fresh mint for a subtle flavor boost. While watermelon is often seen as a guilt-free treat, it requires careful consumption for seniors, particularly those with heart, kidney, or blood sugar concerns. Mindful eating and portion control can help you enjoy it without endangering your well-being. Now, let's talk about another popular fruit, papaya. Known for its digestive benefits, papaya is often recommended for gut health and inflammation relief. However, there are hidden concerns for seniors, particularly those on medications or with sensitive digestive systems. One of the biggest risks lies in its interaction with medications. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, papaya can interfere with the absorption and effectiveness of various drugs, including blood thinners, diabetes medications, and antibiotics. The enzyme papain found in papaya can alter how the body processes these drugs. For instance, seniors taking blood thinners like warfarin may experience an increased risk of bleeding if they consume papaya frequently. The fruit enhances the drug's effects, making it dangerous for those with clotting disorders. Similarly, if you take diabetes medication, papaya can cause a significant drop in blood sugar, leading to dizziness, confusion, and fainting spells. Consider the story of Helen, a 21-year-old from San Diego. She began eating papaya daily, believing it would aid her digestion. After a few weeks, she noticed that her blood pressure medication wasn't working as effectively. Her doctor investigated her diet and identified papaya as the likely culprit. Once she eliminated it, her blood pressure stabilized. This underscores the importance of being aware of food-drug interactions, as even seemingly healthy choices can cause unexpected complications. Another lesser-known issue with papaya is its link to latex allergies. Some individuals who are sensitive to latex experience allergic reactions when eating papaya due to similar proteins present in both. This can manifest as skin irritation, itching, mouth swelling, or, in severe cases, breathing difficulties. The concerning part? Latex allergies can develop later in life, even if you've eaten papaya before without any problems. Staying alert to any new symptoms is crucial, as allergic responses can become more severe over time. Digestive sensitivity is another consideration. Papaya is widely praised for its digestive enzyme papain, which aids in breaking down proteins. However, for seniors with pre-existing digestive issues like acid reflux or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, papaya's strong enzymatic properties may cause irritation. This can lead to bloating, gas, stomach cramps, or worsening acid reflux symptoms. If you've ever felt discomfort after eating papaya, it could be a sign that your digestive system is struggling to handle it. Looking for alternatives to support digestion without these risks? Plain yogurt or kefir are excellent choices due to their probiotic content, which promotes gut health. Ginger tea can help calm the stomach, and fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi offer beneficial bacteria that support digestion. If you still wish to eat papaya, take precautions. Never consume it on an empty stomach to avoid digestive irritation. If you're on medications for blood pressure, blood thinning, or diabetes, consult your doctor before including papaya in your diet. Start with a small portion and monitor how your body reacts. If you notice dizziness, stomach discomfort, or fatigue, it may be best to avoid papaya altogether. Now that we've explored these fruits, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that surprised you? Leave a comment below and share any changes you plan to make in your diet based on this information. Maybe it's swapping out a fruit or being more mindful of portion sizes. Every small step matters. Your feedback not only helps me create more valuable content, but also encourages others to make informed choices about their health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to keep delivering insightful content that empowers you to lead a healthier life. Stay informed, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.